What's going on, everybody? We are back in the building. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. We're back here, excited for today's feature. Yes, it's a sneaker that dropped already. It actually dropped on 4/20 this year, but look, sometimes, you know, we're not able to scoop stuff up on the same day, right? So we're here in the building, and I am excited to be featuring these today. I don't have both sneakers. Did this come out with a high and a low? We're gonna be focused on the low today because I think that's the one that's probably in more demand. Can we agree? How's everybody doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Shout out to everybody rocking with us today. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Ernest Khan. If you're fairly new to the channel, welcome in. Consider subscribing. I do everything from sneaker alongside fashion content here, alongside yo-yoing as well. We are yo-yoers. What's going on? What is up? We got some interesting people in the building. How's everybody doing? What is good? What is up? What is up? What is up? We are just literally just going through the day. I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend over here. Just literally doing what we need to do. You know what I mean, to pretty much just put out the best content for you all, right? So let me go ahead and actually share my screen before we go ahead and jump into anything, and we'll just kind of go over exactly what we are covering in today's video. So these are pretty much the Run the Jewel dunks. That's pretty much what we're going to be covering today. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. So the first one I'm showing you guys, this is initially the high top. We do not have this today. We're going to be featuring the low top, which I think is a little bit more in demand. Can we all agree? Can we all agree on that? Definitely more in demand over here. I do like the pink aspects to it. It's definitely a great colorway versus the first one with the initial, like, you know, it's kind of got like this horse hide to some extent. So yeah, give me 1 second over here, and let me just go ahead and just time this person out. We have some interesting people in the chat. We do happen to have Red Beer Boy. What's up, bro? Just subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate you rocking with us today. And of course, subscribing to the channel. For those that don't know, the moment we hit 2,000 subscribers, we will be doing a giveaway of a sneaker worth $500. So, you know, if you guys like sneakers like I do, consider subscribing, because we're going to be giving away a pretty nice prize the moment we hit that, and we're literally almost monetized here. So I appreciate you guys watching the content, hanging out with all of us over here, and just literally being a part of the channel. You know what I mean? So this is probably 100. Well, we've done over 155 sneaker reviews on the channel already. So I'm considering that this is actually like the 156th, if anything. All right, give me 1 second over here. Just double checking if I got any mods in the building. But if I got any mods, let me know. Appreciate you all rocking with us. Literally is going to be focused in on this today. Not sure if anybody's drinking anything. We do happen to have, we've been on these Waterloos over here with some lemon lime Waterloos, and they're pretty tasty. I definitely do like some sparkling water from time to time. We try to switch things up for sure. And yeah, so Run the Jewels. You guys might be wondering, what exactly is Run the Jewels? Run the Jewels is a special duo. They're a hip hop duo, and this idea wasn't originally theirs. Okay, they actually had a fan of theirs come to them and let them know, hey, you guys should do a collaboration with Nike, and they eventually did it, and there you go. It's one of those situations where they were all about it. They were all about the collab, and they brought it to Nike, and Nike was all about it. And you know, they love Run the Jewels music. You guys can give. I mean, I'd love to play Run the Jewels music, but I don't want this stream to get demonetized by any means. So we're pretty much not going to be doing that today. Yo, Christian 2K in the building. We got some interesting folk in the building. Appreciate you if you could help me take care of some of them trolls in the building. Yeah, we pretty much happen to have like what was it? Got some interesting folks. That's all I'm going to say. But yes, appreciate you as always. Protecting the castle at all costs. So we're going to be focused on this today. These did drop initially in 420. Okay, the first drop was the sneaker I'm showing you. This was kind of more so like a general release. Everybody knew about it. However, you guys know Nike at 4:20 p.m. they did a shock drop on this, but you actually had to. You had to actually do, it was the sneakers cam, okay? So for those that don't know, what exactly is the sneakers cam? Sneakers cam is actually, it popped up, and you were supposed to have two devices, okay? So initially, this is what it looked like on my device. I'm just showing you over here. And you have to unlock it. So it says Run the Jewels unlock now. So I just took a couple screenshots just to kind of show you. So there was a poster. There was a poster on, I believe, their website, where if you have a computer, you're gonna pull your phone and you're gonna put your camera on sneakers. You're gonna put it's gonna say sneakers cam. You click in sneakers cam. You're gonna put it over this. And mind you, this is the first time I'm ever doing sneakers cam. Okay, at least trying to figure out how to do it. So I did it, and we got to a point where you know, the sneakers actually, like, they pretty much popped up. So they popped up like that, and kind of like a virtual reality aspect of things. Yeah, I appreciate you, Christian. And basically you were able to kind of click into it and get the sneakers. So let me actually just show another screenshot over here. So this is me. This is a pretty much a reflection of me, you know, seeing the sneakers, and it says get it now. After pressing get it now, then this pretty much popped up. So boom, sneakers cam. All right, so it says, so actually no, I pushed on this to start looking first, and then after started looking, it showed me this. After that, then I went ahead and I tried to get it now. But by the time I figured this all out, guys, it was literally all sold out. All of this, you see that there's like this kind of like a little bit of an emblem there, or like this, this one, it was still in stock apparently, the 8. I tried to get any size just so we could go ahead and feature on the channel, but lo and behold, this is initially what happened. So boom, we didn't get nothing. So I did get this on the aftermarket. Okay, I did get this a little over $200 because of the fact that it's like, look, this is a sneaker that I wanted to feature on the channel. So we got it today. We got it now. I think I've been sitting on this for probably a couple weeks now. Shout out to Grails SF, who just had their 7-year anniversary yesterday. For those that don't know, today's the last day you can participate. Buy something on their site. If it's worth $100, you get one raffle entry in to wear some Travis. You get to win some Travis Scotts. Okay, you have an option to win. So there's contest is still live right now. I just wanted to give them a shout out because I've been getting a lot of my sneakers from Grails SF. Just to feature on the channel. So in today's video, as you guys know, we're going to go ahead and we're going to feature these ones today, which I'm very excited about. Okay, so the duo, they're a musical duo, they're hip hop duo. One of them his name's Killer Mike, and surprisingly, Killer Mike's birthday is 420. So you know, lo and behold, they're big smokers as well. So it was like this sneaker does, not only was it like celebrated that it was dropped on 420. It was also his birthday, so kind of like a 2-in-1, okay? So Killer Mike is one half of Run the Jewels, and then Jamie, or AKA EIP, is his name, is the other half of Run the Jewels. I'd love to play their music on the stream, but you know, due to copyright, I'm not going to be doing that today. However, I would recommend go ahead and listen to them on Spotify, or anything at all. All right. So you guys know. Nike SB is doing, as of this year, they've switched their boxes to more like this kind of like ghost box, okay? So this is the ghost box that they pretty much do, and it comes in like a gray and a cream nice backing. Now, the only sneakers that I know that they've released, obviously you guys know, one of the most, like, what is, I guess, people considering sneaker of the year, it's the Nike SB4. The Jordan 4 collaboration with Nike SB is one of, like, I would say one of the most sought after Nike SBs. They did come in that similar box as well. This one, I believe, was another one that did release the you know, Run the Jewels. And then the other one that comes to mind is the also popular Jarritos Dunk as well, was the other one that came out that I'm keeping track of everything. And then obviously the Run the Jewels High as well, I believe, did also come in this special box, to the best of my knowledge. All right, so in today's video we're going to be going over this. Okay, now for me, it's not so much about getting the content when it comes out all the time. We're sometimes we're gonna miss on some certain sneakers, right? But we're gonna keep our eye on them, so when we see the opportunity to kind of strike and get them and feature them on the channel, we're going to do that, especially when things are a little bit on the slower side. Okay, so yes, July is heating up, but I needed to cover this on the channel. I think it's important that I cover as much as I can, you know what I mean, in terms of sneakers that I think are worth talking about. Okay, so this is definitely one of them for sure. This is one of my favorite SBs that has dropped this year. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into it today. Okay, so I appreciate everybody rocking with us. If you haven't already, take a little moment. Let's take a little moment of silence. Smash that like button. Definitely does help the channel. There we go. All right, so in today's video, we're going to go ahead and feature these. Now, fortunately, I didn't see many of these pop up, but the moment it did pop up, it popped up, and guess what? In your boy's size. So we pretty much did scoop the Run the Jewels over here, okay? Now, we did scoop them up in the size 9.5 men's over there. I'm super excited about these. This is definitely worthy of being a part of the collection indeed. So this just read Deep Royal Blue / Active Pink, okay? That's literally what it reads over here. And I mean, I love the fact that this does come with a little bit of Easter eggs, I guess, Easter eggs within the sneaker that I'm going to be showing you guys today. So I'm very excited to be showing them and featuring them on the channel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's take them out the box, okay? You guys let me know, did you actually hit on these? Do you plan on picking them up on the aftermarket? I believe right now they're not going for exorbitant amounts like the Jarritos. However, these are still these are bangers. I like them a lot. All right, let's go ahead and let's unbox them. So here we go. Nike SB box. You got that ghost box, as I would call it. And lo and behold, there we go. You have your standard, you know, nothing too fancy in terms of paper, but there we go. There are the Run the Jewels Nike Dunk Low. So let's go ahead and take them out and let's feature them on the channel. So wow, okay, here we go. Boom. Pretty interesting. Okay, these are definitely different than a lot of the other dunks that have released today. I'm seeing some laces already popping up, but this is it in all its glory. Okay, so you do happen to have this really nice sole with the Run the Jewels, Run the Jewels, Run the Jewels. This is fancy. Wow. Okay, and I love the fact that it's kind of like this. You know, it's like this. It's a clear sole, but it's not completely clear. It's not like crystal clear. You got that nice like hint of blue to some extent on it. So definitely real nice. Okay, you do happen to have some premium materials on this, which is really what attracted a lot of people to get this sneaker. Now, a lot of people were able to scoop this up. If you were able to figure out the sneaker cam, because that's how this dropped, or if you hit on a skate store, congrats. It was literally through the Nike app. Through the sneakers app, through sneakers cam, that you were able to acquire this if you knew what you were doing. Okay, now I didn't necessarily have the poster in front of me, so I wasn't able to get to it in time. They sold out. Okay, but yeah, these are clean, and I think it's definitely worthy of a scoop, or at least if you don't currently have a Nike SB from this year, a Nike Dunk Low SB, this is a good contender because it's not as much as the Jarritos. However, it's still, I think, it's a good, clean model. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this so I can give my honest opinion and my rating and all that fun stuff. I do see some laces popping out over here. It comes with what, I guess it comes with the standard laces on it, and it does come with some dark blue ones up here, and then it also does come with some thicker, a different type of blue over here. Okay, kind of like an ocean blue, if anything. This is kind of like a dark ocean, light ocean, and then you happen to have some light, light laces. But these seem to be on the thinner side than your fat laces up there, okay? So I just wanted to show you that real quick before we go ahead and we talk about, the different materials on this. So far, I'm really loving these. I think they're amazing right out the box, okay? So from the sneaker, you do happen to have the dark blue, okay? Very similar color to these fat laces up here. A nice ocean blue leather. Now the ocean blue leather kind of goes into this kind of suede over here in this middle portion, and then you can't miss it. You got that really nice Run the Jewels, pink, bright pink, check mark on it, and then on the back you do happen to have that lighter, that lighter leather over here, that lighter ocean blue, and then over here as well you do happen to have Nike in that nice gold. Okay, can't miss it, real clean. And then you do also happen to have on the tongue here. Now this entire tongue is leather. Okay, so there you go. It's a leather tongue, and you have Nike SB, and then it also says Nike Low Pro. And on the back, you do happen to have some soft suede on the inside as well. Is that suede? Yeah, it's kind of like a really soft and buttery. And then also the sock liner is very different as well. It is very soft. Kind of like a little bit of like a light teddy bear, if anything, what you see over here. Now, some people like their SBs, they typically go half a size up. I'm not necessarily like that. I typically go true to size with my SBs, but I mean, if you know your SB size, you know your SB size. A lot of people say go half a size up. I typically go true to size. That's what I did with the lobsters for the orange lobsters. It's typically what I did with these alongside the Jarritos. I went with all my same size, because what I typically do is I just loosen up the laces a little bit, and then it fits perfect because the width is the same as a 9.5, so that's typically what I stick with. Okay, Overall, real clean. I really do like the fact that it's a collaboration with musicians, you know what I mean? And when it comes to, it's not like an athlete, it's a collaboration with musicians, and I love my music. I'm always listening to music all the time. And so you pretty much have a collaboration with skaters, music, and Nike. So they pretty much, it's like the triangle, you know what I mean? They put it all together, and it's really nice to be able to just see this in all its glory and have like the different materials. Now the toe box is really clean. You do happen to have this really nice leather on it. Okay, let's go ahead and take out the other pair of sneakers just so you guys can see it. But yeah, on the inside, you do happen to have their logo. Okay, the Run the Jewels. It's like a finger that's kind of looks like a gun in a way. And then I believe on the other side, I'm not too sure exactly what this is. I think it's just a jewel. Just a jewel. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna have to move these places out just a little bit. Yeah. It looks like a jewel. So there's a gun shooting. I believe it's a jewel over there. Yeah, back of the sneakers. There you go. Nice golden Nike over there. And I like the materials all over. And then over here, bottom of the sneaker says Run the Jewels, Run the just sick, you know what I mean? And over here, you do happen to have Nike SB and a dark navy. Okay. So overall, I like them a lot. Now let's go ahead and let's bring this. Let's bring this down to my conclusion. Okay. I typically break down my rating instead of just throwing out a rating, like a number, like most people do. I kind of break it down. Let's talk about materials. Let's talk about colors, and then let's talk about hype. Okay. So overall, I love the materials. I think they hit this out of the park. You got some really high quality materials, everything from, your suede here in the middle, your nice blue leather in the front. The toe box is super clean, okay? Really high quality materials in terms of everything I'm seeing. Stitching's perfect. I don't have any quality concerns with this. So I'm gonna give overall the quality on this. I'm gonna give it a solid 9 out of 10. I really do like the quality and materials. That's what I'm gonna rate it. Now the colors are a little interesting. I know these type of colors are not going to fly with everybody. I could see a lot of people, having mixed feelings about it, like, the pink's a little light, like, you know what I mean? And there's a whole lot of blue on this. It's not going to fly with everybody, but this is definitely a sneaker that if you're wearing, people are going to be looking at your feet for sure. And they're going to be like, "Whoa, hey, what is that?" And you could talk about it. You could talk about the fact that it's a collaboration with Run the Jewels, a hip hop duo, and you could do your research on them, and you could tell people exactly what this is all about. The fact that it does come with multiple laces, you could switch up the colors and stuff. I think that they really did a great job on this. And then obviously that bottom part definitely does stand out. If you're kicking back on the couch, people can definitely see that. Now, yes, this is going to get dirty in time, but still, I think it's definitely a flashy part of the sneaker, and I do like that a lot. So with that being said, I'm going to, give the color overall an 8 out of 10. That's going to be my honest opinion on it, because, there's definitely a lot of blue on this, and blue's not going to be everybody's favorite, but I do like the mashup with the pink and everything else. It would have been nice if they did throw some pink laces in where you could match this like fuchsia. It's kind of like a fuchsia pink with fuchsia laces on this. I think would be awesome. Yeah, it's a movie out here, man. Hey, yo, we just taking care of business over here. So now, hype. Okay, these dropped on 420. It was initially kind of like a shock drop, surprise drop. Everybody was excited about it. So if you were to ask me on the date itself, I'd be like, this was like a 10 out of 10 hype, like on the day itself, because people were excited about it. It was 420. Everybody was at the park having a good time. There were different parties trying to take most likely taking a day off. So the hype was definitely up there, okay? Now today, if you're gonna ask me where the hype on the hype scale, I'd probably give this maybe like a 7 out of 10. I haven't really heard too many people talking about this. I think this is kind of dropped in terms of where it's at, in terms of like people exciting sneakers to talk about, okay? Now to me, I think this was kind of a non-negotiable to talk about and feature on the channel. It's just, look, it wasn't that easy to acquire. We had to kind of play the waiting game, and if it popped up, it'd have emerged, and okay, awesome. Well, if we're able to scoop it up, like, I wasn't going to pay $300 for this. I wasn't going to pay $400 or $500. We did scoop this up for about $220. Now, it's still a little bit high considering the fact these retailed for about $130, okay? But we wanted to get the content for you all and feature these on the channel because this is a fire SB. This is an awesome SB, whether you're going to skate them or not. Now, I definitely do like the fact that they really think about the materials that they put into this, because as a skater, we're definitely gonna, as a skateboarder or as skateboarders, we're definitely gonna put these shoes to the test and tear them up when we go skating. Okay, so I can imagine this is definitely gonna start to wear down, but I think it's gonna have a certain look to it once it's all kind of like, once you start to skate it and it's all rubbed up against that grip tape. All right, but overall, I really do like these a lot. I think it's a phenomenal sneaker. Okay, so my overall rating for this, I'm gonna give this a solid 8 out of 10. I really do like these a lot. I think they really hit this out of the park. So solid 8 out of 10 for these. I think this is definitely a banger of a dunk, and I think it's a dunk I think it's a dunk that at the end of the year, it's going to be worth talking about. It's going to be worth remembering about. It's like, hey, you remember the Run the Jewels? Yeah, the highs were a little loud, but remember the lows. The lows were awesome. You remember that bottom part where you had that Run the Jewels. I did want to feature a couple things, okay? Not only did I pick up the sneakers, okay, so anybody know Outrank brand? Outrank brand actually did a t-shirt, okay? So we pretty much scoop up a t-shirt over here to kind of go hand in hand. You guys know it. We try to keep it matchy over here, but I think they did an amazing job. Now, these did sell out. These are no longer in stock. However, they are still in stock on eBay, and that's where I ended up picking these up. So, boom. Pretty much do happen to have the Outrank brand 2010. Okay, that's when Outrank brand originated. And boom, look at that. You pretty much have on the back here just an amazing graphic. It says, diamonds are formed under pressure. So look at that. So you pretty much have the shirt, okay? And I'll leave the link on eBay on where you can get this if you do decide to get it. Come on, you guys can't tell me. You can't tell me that this does not go hand in hand. I think they absolutely did such a great job. And I'm just excited to be rocking these with this, okay? It's phenomenal combination over here. It's true. Diamonds are formed under pressure. So, I like the fact that the front of the shirt doesn't really have like such a loud print. You pretty much just have like a diamond right there. Pretty much diamond in the rough right over there, 2010 Outrank, and just goes really nice with the shoe. It's really the back print that's like in your face. Look at that. Boom. But pretty much scooped up a medium size. That's typically what I rock. And I just think they absolutely hit these out of the park. So shout out to Outrank brand for making the shirt. I think they did this collaboration. Well, I don't think it was an official collaboration. I think that's what Outrank brand does. They see certain things and they're like, let's capitalize on this. Let's make our own thing, and they go do their own thing. However, shirt phenomenal, shoes phenomenal, go hand in hand without a doubt. I mean, regardless if you're wearing shorts, jeans, whatever you're wearing, I think they both go really well. So you can pretty much look Outrank brand on eBay. I think they do still happen to have some sizes if that is something up your alley, and you go and you actually want to take them up on that t-shirt. I think they definitely look real good together. So that pretty much concludes my review of these today. Absolutely, it's such a great job on these, and solid 8 out of 10 from me on this. I do also like that stitching on the middle, on how it just goes hand in hand with a lot of the blue. And yeah, definitely a movie out here, without a doubt. So how is everybody doing? Again, we just wanted to go live. We wanted to go ahead and wrap this review up and just hang out with everybody here, I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend, okay? I know it's Sunday over here. A lot of people are pretty much, winding down before the busy week ahead of us, But I do want to show you guys a couple things, okay? So Run the Jewels, pretty much, as it says over here, there's a little bit of a write-up here. Feel free to go ahead and take a look at that. I did see these in person, these highs, and I don't know, I wasn't necessarily the biggest fan of it. That's a lot of horsehair. But when you start skating this horsehair, it will tear away, and they do happen to have some leather under it, so it will definitely, it will pass. It should last the test of time to some extent. I don't really know how long these sneakers are supposed to last. I think if you're skating regularly, these sneakers would probably last you 2 to 3 months. I'm just being real, okay? Sneakers aren't designed to last you very long if you are skating them regularly. I remember when I would skate regularly, anywhere from 4 to 5 times a week, sometimes 6 times a week. We really go through sneakers quickly, okay? We go through sneakers actually faster than boards sometimes boards faster than sneakers. But I'm just letting you guys know in terms of the turnaround time for some of the sneakers I'd have, we're probably around 3 months. Okay, now whether that's a shocker to you or not, it's just kind of like the lifespan of a shoe isn't designed to be that long if you're skating with it regularly. Okay, maybe sometimes 4 months, maybe sometimes 6 months, but I think it really does depend. Keep grinding, Ernest. It will pay off. Hey man, you know it. I appreciate you rocking with us and protecting the castle by all means. We definitely had some trolls in the beginning of the stream, and I was like, well, what is going on? What is going on? But with that, for anybody watching or rocking with us today, I appreciate you all. Now, I did want to let you guys know, Run the Jewels does have its own website, okay? They also do happen to have their own shop. You guys know it. We like to shop, right? So I'm going to go ahead and click into the shop. Now, they do happen to have some pretty cool stuff over here, okay? If we go click into apparel, they do happen to have some stuff that I think would actually go really well with these sneakers, and that's this over here, this RTJ1 embroidered hoodie. I think it looks really good. It definitely does, I think, go hand in hand with the sneakers to some extent. So they happen to have some interesting stuff over here, everything for women, everything for men, and I believe their soundtracks are here too. So they do actually, I did pay close attention to some of their music earlier in the day, and they actually got some bangers. They got some really good music. I highly recommend listening to their music. Again, I'd love to play their music on the stream, but due to copyright stuff, I can't do that today. But feel free to go ahead and take a look at their site. They do happen to have some pretty awesome stuff here. As you see, it's kind of like that hand that's shaped like a gun, and then like a fist over here is pretty interesting. But I mean, even a shirt like this, I think it would look really good with like with the shoes. But I much prefer the Outrank one that I got. It just kind of goes really hand in hand with the pink and the blue. And I think they really did such a good job on that. So I just wanted to show you guys, they have a shop that you can listen in on their, you can listen in on their shop. They do happen to have all this stuff in terms of like where they're going to be performing next. Super awesome stuff. I'm a fan. So far, I'm a fan. I love the fact that when they were talking about this collaboration, they had skateboarders such as like Sean Malto talking about it, and he got to skate them. He did a couple of tricks. It's kind of cool to see music with skateboarding together, going hand in hand. And I think that this release was a success, regardless of what it's doing on the aftermarket. I think it was a success. Okay. So without any further ado, let's actually go ahead and let's check what these are doing on the aftermarket, because I am rather curious. We didn't actually get to take a look at them yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna bring that. Ooh, sorry about that. Okay, there you go. Boom. Got a little bit of a delay here. So we have them both over here. I'm just going to focus on this one since that's the sneaker that we're featuring on the channel today. Now, prices are definitely higher than what they initially retailed at. They retailed at $130. So far, as you saw, my size, 9.5. 210, I paid around 220, so you're factoring, shipping, taxes, authentication, all that fun stuff. You're probably looking at anywhere from 220 to maybe 240. So, it's definitely some people that did swoop these up were able to make a little bit of money. Even if it's like lunch money, they were still able to make some money to some extent. It's the larger sizes that going over that like 240, 259 for the size 12 and all that, because the larger sizes are a little bit more sought after, harder to get to some extent, really depending if you hit these on a skate shop. Now, we tried for these. We entered at Atlas, we entered at Deluxe. Hey, sometimes you just don't win them all, right? You don't win them all, but we regardless. We got Jewel Loves Sneakers. I love the fact that your name is Jewel Loves Sneakers, because I think these shoes are perfect for you. Ayo, what's going on, Ernest? Salutes to all 100%. Smash that like button and share. Hey, you know it. You know what? Hey, we're just hanging out for the tail end of Sunday before, this busy week. I know it's going to be a busy week. I'm just letting you guys know, at least for me, it's going to be a busy week. So we definitely want, like, we're chasing that watch time. And it's interesting to me, just full transparency with you guys on, it's like we're so close and yet the numbers are still going up and down. It's like, you know what I mean? We're at like 3,850 and then it drops down to like 3,840, and I'm like, come on, like, come on, like, run it up. If you guys want to run it up, don't just run up the like button. If you guys could actually just watch some of my content, after the stream, that would actually help out tremendously. It would definitely help out tremendously, because like right now, we just need to get there. We just need to get there so I can apply for monetization, and then we can kind of keep it consistent, okay? We can keep it consistent with pretty much what we're doing over here. I do want to pump out some edited content very soon. I will be doing another stream relatively soon, okay? I want to teach people how to yo-yo. where to buy their first yo-yo, what yo-yo I recommend, all that stuff. You know, I'm even thinking about just ending the stream right now and then jumping into a new stream and talking about that. That way I have two different streams. So I don't know if we're going to do that today. If I do, you know, please consider dropping on by. But yeah, so that concludes the review, and that concludes, this is my buddy Riley, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna blow up the screen. But guys, that concludes my review for the Run the Jewels. I think this is definitely a contender for a great sneaker, whether you're going to skate it, whether you're going to just rock it in a fashionable style. I definitely do think it's definitely worthy of a pickup. So I appreciate you guys rocking with us today. We're going to go ahead and where are we going? We're not going anywhere. We're just hanging out. We're definitely hanging out. Let me go ahead and just let me just refresh my music over here. I do definitely want to just play some music to some extent. Let's go ahead. I just want to just have a little bit of music playing in the background. All right, where are we at? You should stream on what? On Kick. That's where you stream. Gotcha. Yeah. So I've been seeing a lot of musicians starting to stream on Kick, and I am looking into it. I already got my account on Kick. I need to figure it out. You know, a lot of this stuff when it comes new, you need to figure out, it's like, is this for me? Should I be on this? And we're gonna stay the course right now with the time that I have for streaming, strictly reserved for YouTube until we get monetized. Okay, once we get monetized, I want to be a little bit more strategic on where we're capitalizing on watch time, and I think it's going to continue to be YouTube. But I do want to be able to see if Kick. Sorry, you said it's yeah, on Kick. If Kick, it makes the most sense, and we can kind of transition some of the people that we meet. But yeah, I got my buddy over here, Riley. He just wants to hang out with us all. He's a chiller, straight up chiller. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream's not over. I hope you enjoyed my feature of these Run the Jewels. The shirt is amazing. The sneakers are amazing. I'm excited to be rocking these both. I think it's a perfect fit, regardless of what pants or shorts you're going to be wearing. My account should be Ernest_Con, I believe. Yeah, try that. And if you can't find that, it's Ernest_Con. But I think it's underscore. But yeah, follow me, consider following me, and I'm excited to see what it's all about. Like, does it make sense, you know? I do also need to brush up, or I really need to crank things into gear with TikTok and YouTube Shorts, okay? So there's a lot of avenues where it's just like, I have so many people talking to me like, oh, I hear you do YouTube. It's like, why haven't you done this? Why haven't you done this? Why haven't you done this? It's like, hey, yo, I'm like a one-man band right now. I mean, yeah, I got all you guys supporting me, but it's like, it's hard to like channel all these different things. It's like, I mean, yeah, sure, if I was doing this full time, I could it would be a non-negotiable to crank out on all different platforms. It's doable. I see people do it. I just don't want to burn out. All right, and that's why we do what we do. All right. But yeah, I'm just here to vibe with you guys. That's literally what my plan is for the remainder of the stream. We're pretty much we're 37 minutes in right now, so we're just hanging out. Let it be known in the chat what you guys get into this weekend. You have any fun? What were you guys up to? I feel like yesterday for me was recharge batteries day. Like I kid you not, I probably slept yesterday for like a total of 12 hours. Like I am not capping. I slept probably, I mean, like not in one straight go, but it was like I probably slept for a total like what 7 hours, and then like another 5 hours. Like I just literally, it's just like a day of just like sleep. I was gonna get a lot of work done, but I was just like, you know what? A lot of this work can wait. I think sometimes it's important because, like, guys, you guys remember last year, I worked every day, every freaking day, and it's like, it's kind of catching up to it's catching up to me. It's like catching up to me on like, hey yo, it's like the universe kind of telling me, hey yo, you're not a robot, you know what I mean? Like you need to rest, you know, you got to recharge the batteries. So you streamed 20 days straight on Kick. Oh man, okay, I didn't know that. I was like wondering why you were MIA on like YouTube, man. But that's first follower, baby. I love Kick, been growing like crazy. Hey, that's good to know. That's good to know. I wanna see its potential. I hear because I do happen to have some friends that are on Twitch, and they're saying that apparently they're hearing that Kick pays better. It pays better than Twitch, probably pays better than YouTube too. But hey, look, for me, I think it's about finding your home in your house, and like, what do you really want to do? What do you really want to stream? Where is your audience? Because right now, I think anybody starting on a Kick, like, come on, tell me who your audience is. Probably younger folk, right? So a lot of the people like me who are a little older, a little set in our ways, we're gonna stay on the platforms that we live in, right? So I think it's important for you to grow, to be on multiple platforms without a doubt, and do multi-streaming, you know, whether you're like streaming on Twitch, streaming on YouTube, and then now you're doing Kick because everybody's doing Kick. But yes, I needed to scoop up my name because I don't want anybody taking my name away from me, and that's why we scooped up our name, okay? I believe I scooped it up about like two or 3 days ago, and yeah, yo, we're here, we're not going anywhere, okay? So if it's like everybody starts to move over to Kick, I'm gonna be there eventually, all right? It's just a matter of time. Actually think you're a perfect fit for Kick. I need to look into it, and I need to really figure out if it's my jam, but hey, it might be, you know what I mean? Content does amazing for yo-yo content. You blow up very fast. Gotcha. Yeah, and that's the thing. I feel like a lot of people that know what they're doing, and a lot of people that, you know, especially like with TikTok, like a lot of yo-yo stuff blows up on TikTok. You know it, but for me, I'm thinking honestly, is it about me just blowing up, or is it about me finding the right subscribers? I don't care if 1 million people watch my stuff, honestly. I want the right people to watch my stuff. Like, I want like die-hard fans that are actually gonna be rocking with us. If it's 10 people, so be it, 10 people, you know what I mean? But 10 people that will show up time and time again, will buy my merch when it comes out, you know what I mean? Well, like people who will actually like watch every single minute, every single second of every single video that drops out, that I drop, is what I'd prefer to have, versus like, oh, you had like 1 million people watching. Hey, that's great, but is that sustainable? You know, probably not, right? So yeah, so we're just like, you know, we're trying to diversify the portfolio here, because that's what it is, right? It's content, and we're trying to, you know, we're trying to put it in the right places to find the right people. But I want the right people, and sometimes it's just like, just because you're on a specific platform, it's like, yeah, you might grow quickly, have a lot of people, but how many of those people are really gonna like stick with you time and time again for everything that you do on that platform? I don't know, but I think it is definitely important to be in many platforms. I'm just speaking what I know, because how I operate, I only really follow people who I'm like, I really mess with these people. I'm like a fan, you know what I mean? And if I don't believe in their content, I don't believe in their future, I don't believe in any of that, we're not gonna rock with them, right? So we only, you know, you want to be the best, rock with the best, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much what we do here. But yes, I want to take a deeper dive and deeper look into it, because it might be a missed opportunity if I'm just waiting here and I'm like, I haven't really tried Kick yet, and it's like, oh, it's perfect, you know, it's perfect, it's a new demographic, you're reaching a new audience, you know, you're reaching people who like don't even really watch stuff on Twitch or YouTube, and you're on it. So I appreciate you, and I'm glad you're doing it, man. I think it's important. If you're getting people from Kick, and you're telling them about your YouTube channel, and they're able to follow you on YouTube, awesome, you know what I mean? But right now, we're gonna stick with what we know, and I'm gonna start to, you know, tinker a little, because it's a what's the problem? What's the problem with something new? We don't know it. We don't really know it, so it's kind of like, it's uncomfortable. You know what I mean? You're uncomfortable. You're like, great, another thing I need to learn. But hey, if you say it's relatively easy, and you think I'll do well at it, yeah, we're gonna full send it. You know what I mean? So we're gonna do what we need to do to get to where we need to be. But right now, my eye is on the prize for the YouTube monetization, and you have literally, a lot of you guys have been with me since the very start. So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for legitimately rocking with us and believing in the channel, okay? I believe this sneaker is my 156th sneaker review on the channel, and I'm really glad to have been able to pick these up. I really do like this box. This cream box is definitely an awesome one. He's got my cat chilling over here. He's just chilling. He's like, what's going on? He's like, great, another freaking sneaker review, man. But yeah, we just chilling. We just hanging out, just having some sparkling lemon lime bubbly. You guys know it. We're always on the grind to some extent. We're always working, putting in that work. Now, I think yesterday was a testament. It's like, you slept for freaking 12 hours? Like, dude, like, you know, it was such a beautiful day out yesterday. And like, yeah, I probably could have capitalized on some sunshine, but I think sometimes you just got to recharge the batteries, you know what I mean? So I think it was good for me, you know what I mean? To just kind of be like, hey, let's just do nothing for a while and let's just rest, you know? So we're back at it over here, obviously live streaming again. We guys know we live stream each and every Thursday and Sunday. I think that's like a good break. But you know, I pretty much have like Friday, Saturday where I can kind of like fish for other content and what have you, get some rest, and then we're back at it, you know what I mean? So we pretty much go live stream every Thursday and Sunday, 7 p.m. PST, 10 p.m. EST, you guys know it. Dendisi says, Ernest, you go for the Travis merch today? No, that's a good question, and I have his site up right over here, and I want to talk about it, okay? I want to talk about it real quick with you guys. Let's go ahead and let's talk about it. So, flat out answer, no, I didn't get anything, and I'll explain the reason why, okay? Let me actually just, like, where's the merch? Where's that merch at? You guys let it be known. Did you guys get any merch? Create your own utopia. Okay, so you go to his merch page. Okay, yada, yada, yada. I'm not the biggest fan of this. This logo. I mean, it's very Travis Scotty. Don't get me wrong. Scroll down. It says create your own utopia. I don't know, guys. I mean, this is all the stuff. Like, I mean, there's probably a shirt here that I'd be okay with. I was looking at this one where it kind of looks like a scary skull. I don't know. I mean, I think I'm kind of good on. I mean, I out of all you, like, definitely I'm good on merch right now. Like, I'm sitting on a lot of merch, a lot of like sweaters, and I probably have way more sweaters than I have more sweaters unopened than I have open right now. I'm just gonna be real. But for the monetization party, definitely plan on putting together you know, some giveaway. So you guys know Grails SF just had their 7-year anniversary. So I did scoop up some shirts. I plan on giving one away during my monetization stream. Now I only got sizes medium and large, you know, so I mean, I'm gonna let the winner of you know, one of those shirts get to pick and what have you. So we're I mean, it's actually a really nice shirt. I'm gonna show you right now. Let's just go on grails.com right now, and I believe all the mediums and larges are officially sold out. They are sold out, but let me go ahead and just share with you guys extra large. Let's go there, extra large. Yeah, so this is pretty much the Grails 7-year anniversary, sold out in like small, medium, large, all gone. I did scoop up a couple mediums and a couple larges. All right, so I will be raffling this out. It's nice because it's kind of like you got the 777 7-year anniversary. I think they hit this out of the park, and I'm excited to be raffling this out alongside a couple other things during my monetization party stream. Okay, I guess it's going to be a thing. Okay, I'll let you guys know when that monetization party happens, but I want to be able to hit the 4,000 threshold for watch hours before we do the party. Okay, so I will be letting everybody know initially when we're going to do that, but this is going to be one of the prizes that we're going to be giving away. I think it's an awesome t-shirt. On the front of the shirt, you pretty much have, it literally just says Grails SF 7 years. You got the dice with the 6 and the 1. And then on the back, you pretty much do happen to have, as you see, it's almost like you're in Vegas, all right? So you happen to have this, like I said, mediums and larges, and I'm going to be raffling that out during the initial live. Once we go and do that, okay? But diving back to the Travis stuff, okay? You guys let it be known in the chat. Anybody pick up any of this stuff? This literally just dropped, I believe, today. Other streamers are talking about it. I just had it up just in case somebody was going to talk about it. I wasn't initially going to talk about it, but you can pretty much buy, I believe what this is his EP or his music and what have you. You have other shirts. Guys, I'm just going to be real. I love merch, but none of this is really pulling me in like some of Travis's older stuff, okay? This shirt isn't that bad with the back, and it's like, you know, there's this beam of light and his face is behind it with the hands. I don't know. But I'm just letting it be known. I'm like looking at like, what is this? This looks like a stormtrooper in a way, like a stormtrooper, a stormtrooper skull. They had free shipping earlier. You passed though. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just looking at all the stuff. Okay, so you do happen to have this Utopia disc and stuff. I don't know, guys. I think it's just a money grab, and the clothing's just gonna be real. It's kind of garbage, you know. I mean, I think there is one shirt that I did see. This one isn't bad. This one is probably, if you're gonna get something with a cat, you guys know me, I'm a cat guy, right? So like this one isn't actually that bad. I believe this one is okay, but I don't know. We're kind of good on the merch right now. You know, I think Nike honestly has better merch right now. Yeah, it's kind of emo merch. Yeah, to some extent, it's like, you know, you're gonna get something like this. Just guys, just go to Hot Topic, honestly. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I don't know. I like these colors. But this whole logo, I'm just not a fan of. Just not a fan of. And like, what exactly is that? There are faces on the back. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of emo merch. All right. Anyway, really not the biggest fan of this logo, so we're just gonna kind of keep it on moving. But guys, I hope you enjoyed my stream today. So this is pretty much the duo. All right. This is Killer Mike over here, and this is Jamie over here, and this is Run the Jewels, and you happen to have two professional skateboarders here. You got Deshaun over here, and you have Sean Malto, and they were all a part of this collaboration. You see both sneakers over here, so it's just kind of cool to be able to see this. I think this was a phenomenal story. I do like the fact that the larger one, so this one does come with like this plastic jewel-like Nike swoosh, which is kind of cool. You know, it's kind of cool. And then I think another thing that I didn't get to mention, you guys, probably one of the biggest things about this sneaker. Let me actually just double check. I thought I saw it on one of their sneakers, so it's actually not on these. Okay, so this one does not actually have it. There's no stash pocket, okay? But the large one, this sneaker, the high, has the stash pocket on it. You have leather on top here. This would have been nice to feature hand in hand with both of them. You also do happen to have this like golden like, it's just like this plastic piece, but it looks gold, okay? It's like fake gold, like a jewel. And you do happen to have obviously that hairy kind of almost looks like a monster in a way, hairy pink alongside with this. I wouldn't necessarily skate this one specific. I'd skate these, the ones I featured today. However, this is kind of like more like a fashion type of sneaker. I think it's clean, it's cool. Would I rock it? Yeah, if I hit it for retail, I'd probably rock these, but I will not be paying any aftermarket prices on this one. Then DC says, I think the pyramid would be epic, but I ain't got it like that. Gotcha. Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, it's looking like Travis Scott's going to be playing. He's going to be playing he's going to be playing on a pyramid or something like that, right? Isn't that what he's going to be doing? Yeah, I don't know, guys. This merch, I'm just not with it. I'm not going to get anything from this thing. If you guys end up picking stuff, let me know what you're getting. But I'm just shooting it for what it is. I'm not a fan of this stuff. I'm just not. Otherwise, I would have been like, oh, this is awesome, and I got this, you know. So we just straight up passed on that. I mean, if you're going to grab something from Run the Jewels. I think they have way better merch, if anything. But not gonna lie, I'm loving everything with the pony hair this year. Okay. I love it on my 5 on it black dunks. Yeah, this one I saw in person. It was a size 8 in store. They had it at the same shop that I hit the Doritos at. So they had it at the what was it? The 510 skate shop over in Berkeley. They had these in a size 8, and I was like so on the fence on picking them up because I wanted to feature these on the channel. But I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna be good. I'm not gonna buy it right now because it's not my size, and we're just gonna pass. But I told myself if the lows pop up somewhere, we're gonna try to get the lows, okay? So another thing I wanted to mention about the Run the Jewels. This one that you're seeing over here was their 4th album. So this is supposed to commemorate their 4th album, okay? Now, this one, the one I featured today, is supposed to signify their 3rd album that came out, okay? I mean, you can find out a little bit more information on it. I would also recommend watching this video. I'm not going to be playing it for probably copyright purposes, but overall, solid sneaker. Giving a solid 8 out of 10, as I said. Now, I don't know if I have the right to rate this high yet because I don't have it in hand right now. But based on what I saw, I'd probably give it a solid, I don't know, 7.5, maybe close to an 8, just based on what I saw, okay? I like the fact that this has the stash pocket. I wish the low had the stash pocket, but I really do see the low as more for skating versus the high more on fashion, okay? Then DZ 100%. Yeah, hey, it's, I love that. Can we all agree? can we all agree to agree? But yeah, I'm definitely excited for the remainder of this month. I mean, guys, I can't believe it's already the 9th. I feel like what happened last week, like, I feel like we lost an entire week. I mean, well, maybe not in sneaker world, okay? I mean, I'm talking more in my head about work and stuff, but I mean, when it comes to sneakers, like, we definitely did have the UNC toes, which we scooped up. We're going to be featuring that on the channel the moment that they arrive. I'm very, very excited about those for sure. And I hope you guys are too. I mean, look, we're all about the community. We're all about putting out content and giving you guys our honest thoughts about sneakers, okay? Now, there are going to be certain sneakers I'm not going to be able to get in hand because they're way too out of budget or out of price, So it's like, I mean, it's expensive to swoop these up just to get in hand and then figure out what we're going to do after. We don't hang on to everything. I mean, we hang on to a lot of stuff, probably more than we should. But, we're trying to be better about it in terms of what we're keeping, what we're letting go of. Also, let it be known, are you guys open? Well, I mean, I'm a 9.5, okay? If I am ever gonna have a sale, it's mostly gonna be 9.5s, okay? Maybe some size 10s. But let it be known if you guys would be down for like a stream like sale or anything like that. I'm open to doing it, but it's also like kind of hard to when like streamers have to part. You've seen these videos where people have to part with their collection. It's extremely hard because you're just like, oh, well, I got that one as a present, or I hit that one at that small and that shop, and then you kind of go down memory lane on how you got something and it was hard to acquire, it was very in demand, and now it's going for double, triple the price on the aftermarket, right? So sometimes it's hard to justify letting go of something if you're like, kind of has some sentimental value to me and it was hard to get, so I get it, but I think it's important also to figure out, it's like, hey, what's in rotation? What do I plan to wear in rotation later? Because I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, if you legitimately just take a look at all these sneakers that I have over here on display, like these are kind of like, they just look like trophies, you know what I mean? And it's just like, are we really here just to display sneakers, or are we here to actually rock our sneakers, right? I mean, fortunately for most of these we have double ups. I don't have a double up for that, but most of these we have double ups because one a rock and want to stock. You guys know it, okay? Because like we're through and through. Like, we legitimately love this stuff. We're like in it, you know what I mean? And we've been in it like for a long time. I've always loved sneakers. I'm a skateboarder through and through for the past like 22 years. But with my appreciation for Nike and Jordan brand and a lot of Yeezy and everything, a lot of that really kind of stemmed around COVID. Around COVID time, we were all stuck at home, and I was just really kind of deep diving, because I think the reason why I didn't really deep dive earlier is like, sneakers are expensive. They're expensive. I just couldn't justify the cost. I couldn't, and that's why I would really watch a lot of people's videos and really be like, do I really want to get this? Because it's it's $200. That's kind of a lot of money, especially for me at the time when I was starting out. I was like, that's kind of a lot of money to be throwing at some sneaker. And then now it's like, well, I got to get it to feature on the channel. So it's like, it's a different motive. You know what I mean? Sneakerhead and gaming head for life. There you go. Yeah. Hey, we're all about it. And even before I started doing any of this, I would binge watch everybody's channels and everybody's videos, And yes, I smash the like button and, watch the entirety of all the videos to help people with watch time, because I legitimately care about their success as well, right? And it's nice to see the sneaker community thriving. At least you put in the work, you're going to be rewarded to some extent. You know what I mean? Now, if you don't put in the work and like, your videos don't, aren't really getting traction, I'm going to be real, guys, you're doing something wrong. And I learned this from Mr. Beast. If your video, if you look back on a lot of your videos, you're like, you think they did well, but they're not that good. They're not that good. Otherwise, the audience would speak, and you would know. You'd have comments back to back. You'd have watch time up the wazoo. It would just be good. It would be good. I would have watched it. I would have smashed the like button and watched the entirety of the video, you know? So it's like, nobody's gonna tell you, hey, your stuff sucks, you know, but you got to figure it out yourself, and I think the numbers speak. So if you're like, you're not getting the results you want, make some changes. That's it, you know? And I tell myself that on a daily basis. It's like, oh, this video's not doing too well. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Do I need to change something? Do I need to change the tags? Do I need to change the title? Do I need to change the thumbnail? You know what I mean? That's a lot of those. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm a gaming head. I feel like a lot of my time, like, I love video games, but I'm just gonna be real, and you guys might be rolling your eyes at me. I'm kind of a workaholic, and it's like, video games do give me some satisfaction. I'm really more of a Nintendo guy. But if it's not contributing towards my dream, it's taken away from my dream. So that's kind of where my mind's at. I think it's important to have fun. Don't get me wrong. I've had a lot of fun, especially when I was a lot younger. Played a lot of video games. But I think at this point in my life, I'm just like, I want to be very strategic on what I'm doing with my time, you know? And if it's not towards the bigger picture, or like, and for me, the bigger picture's to do what I love full time. That's my dream. That's my vision. Then it's taken away. If it's not towards the dream, it's taken away. I love video games to death, but it's like, I'm not going to be a pro gamer. I think I'm at this point in my life where I know I'm not going to be a pro gamer. So we're setting the toys. We're setting those toys aside. We're just going to play with toys. Obviously, we love yo-yos, right? But anything towards getting our channel and towards like any of this stuff that's like creationist stuff. That's literally what we're doing, okay? And like, look, guys, it might be a hard pill to swallow. It might be something hard to hear, like, oh, I can't play video. It's like, no, you used to play video games. Just like schedule the crap out of your day, schedule the crap, you know, out of your week and all that stuff. It's just like, there's got to be balance with stuff. You know what I mean? It's just like, for me, last year, perfect testament. We're just going to hit the ground running. We're going to focus on this. We need to get enough content so that it's going to be easier to be monetized this year. And look, we're almost there. So, you know, again, I appreciate all you guys. If you haven't already, smash that like button. It definitely helps the channel more than you guys will ever freaking know. And again, I would rather 10 people in my streams time and time again than a million views and then all those people just disappear tomorrow, okay? I'd rather have all you guys, the true fanatics who are like, oh, this dude's live, we're gonna watch him, we're gonna stick it out, we're gonna help him out with the watch time, and we generally enjoy his content. Those are the type of people I want to be rocking with. Those are the type of people I want to be hanging out in a room with. The people who want to rock with me, I want to do the same and rock with you all right? So if you're new to the channel, if you're part of the 60 to 70% watching my stuff and you're not subscribed to the channel, yo, it's free 99. You know, it's, if you are subscribed to the channel, the moment we hit 2,000 subscribers, we're going to be raffling out a pair of sneakers that could potentially be 1 out of 2 sneakers. Okay, right now it's kind of in the air. Lost and found, Air Jordan 1 High, or in your size, or the SB4 in your size. You guys let it be known. I know I put that poll out a while ago. People were saying SB4, without a doubt, non-negotiable, okay? Hey, I think it's pretty crystal clear. So, hey, look, we're most likely going to be raffling out one of those sneakers. Okay, when we get closer to it, you know, or maybe I'll just let the I'll just let the freaking pick the winner pick what the hell they want. You know what I mean? It's like, you're the contest winner. What do you want? $500 value. Let me go grab that from the website of choice, GOAT. Okay. So yeah. So again, consider putting post notifications on so when I'm live, you guys know it. Sometimes we spice things up on the channel. I'm not like your average streamer. Sometimes we're gonna do shock drop contests on this channel. Sometimes it might be live. Sometimes it might be on my, you know, on my community page. And then the moment that we actually do get monetized, guess what? Your boy is gonna actually be opening up some like we're gonna happen to have some perks for our you know, what is it? Okay, so if you're creating a channel as a creator to sell merch, then you're also there's something, okay, talk about merchandising. So don't see no merch for sale. Yeah, no, we will eventually be having merch and all that. What I want to do is, the moment we get monetized, what happens when you're monetized, you're able to turn subscriptions on, right? Okay, I hope I'm reading that right, Michael, but I appreciate you rocking with us over here. channel as a creator to sell merch, then you're onto something awesome. There's a tip for you. If you're not talking about merchandising and don't see merch for sale. Yeah, well, like, look, I think for me, it really depends on how many people are going to be subscribed. I'm not just talking about subscribe to the channel, but actual members of the channel. You know how members on YouTube can have their, you can actually not just subscribe, you can also be a member, like a channel member, okay? And you typically would be paying a monthly fee. You know, sometimes it's like $2.99, sometimes it's $2, sometimes it's $5, depending on what the streamer decides to do. And then by that, they get the streamer can put specific posts just for their members, or they could put a specific merch, maybe a merch store for their members and something along the lines. So, or raffles and giveaways just for their members who are not just rocking with them, but actually paying that support, that type of member support. So that's what we're aiming towards. We want to be able to get to a place. And then also Discord is another thing I do plan on working as well. Yeah, we got Dial in the building. What's up? What's up? Appreciate you rocking with us over here. You guys know we're just chasing that watch time for sure, and you know, trying to put out the best content we can. Now, it's not easy to obtain all these amazing sneakers all the time because it's an investment. You know, it's a financial investment, but it's also a time investment as well. But we try to do what we do over here in terms of like what we legitimately think is good content. And like another reason why I started doing this, just gonna be real, is because I felt like I wanted to see more live content of sneakers I generally wanted to buy and actually have them like real close to the screen and somebody talking about them and you know what I mean? Like not your average review where you see it and then it ends. It's like you can actually have a conversation like, hey, I know you showed that. Can you show that again? You know, can you show the extra laces again? I just want to see it a little bit closer. Because people are going to come in at different times and you're going to have different questions, right? Yeah, so guys, I just want to give a major shout out. If you're not already subscribed, okay, we do happen to have a special guest in the building over here, Dial M Style. Consider subscribing to her channel. Her and I are dropping a collaboration video. For those that don't know, I used to work at Louis Vuitton. I used to work at Louis Vuitton, not just in the Philippines, but I also worked in Santa Monica. In LA, we worked at Louis Vuitton, and I do have a special collaboration with her to talk a little bit about the Louis Vuitton yo-yo story. So if you guys want to go ahead and take a look at that, her and I have a special video dropping very, very soon. Consider subscribing to her channel. Dial, if you could drop your channel in on the chat so that anybody watching or rewatching can go ahead and click in and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Michael says, yes to sell. Thank you. Good to know. Yeah. I mean, oh, yes to sell. Yeah. No, I mean, again, for me, I do plan on eventually maybe doing some kind of like stream, like selling stream where I sell some of the sneakers. I can't hang on to all this heat. We've acquired way too many sneakers. It's getting crazy here. Very similar to a lot of people who do luxury content. They end up, they're like, I have way too many bags. I can't hang on to all these bags anymore. It's driving me nuts. I can't even walk into my closet anymore. It's just it becomes like an unhealthy thing. So I mean, yeah, I have way too many sneakers with where I'm at right now. We need to downsize. So that's the plan for the next coming months. We're going to downsize. But the thing is, I want to know from you guys if you guys are open for me doing a stream to sell some of my sneakers. And I mean, I just want to keep it real. A lot of them are in a 9.5, a lot of them in a size 10. But I want to know if that's something that people are about, because some of these were very hard to acquire. And even if you did purchase them at a good price from me, you could probably sell them and make some money, right? So don't consider, do it. There you go. Eliminate the word consider from your vocabulary. All right, just do it. Just like Nike. Yeah, for sure. Now, there you go. Okay, we got Christian sub to Dial. Yeah, no, I think I'm excited to see the video as well. And hey, again, I think that video is going to do relatively well because of the fact that it's like, not only is it a collaboration with, two content creators, it's a collaboration with two people who have worked and, have been through hell at Louis Vuitton. Okay, we both know what it's like to work. It's a lot less glamorous than it actually seems. For those that don't know, a lot of people that have worked at Louis Vuitton, it seems like, wow, how did you get this job? It's such an amazing job. But then when you're really in it, it's crazy. it's insane, and you're standing all day, and you are literally running for miles for the entire day, running for stuff that people aren't even sure if they're going to buy. Can I see this 10 times? And then they're just window shopping, and you're not going to know if they're window shopping or not, because they're not going to come in with a tattoo on their forehead saying, I will leave the store buying something today. You're not going to know. So it's like you could be spending a lot of time with somebody who's literally, legitimately wasting your time, okay? You'll have to make a part 2 about the job. Yeah, no, hey, for sure, all good. We will. We're looking forward to it. And if you need any additional B-roll or content, let me know. I mean, I did send you some links, so that should be helpful. Yo, we got Zach Estrada in the building. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I feel like you're always one of the first people in, but regardless, happy to see you today. We're just rocking. We're just vibing today. You know what I mean? Like we literally covered these that did drop on 420. I mean, what would you consider this a 420 sneaker? I don't know. To me, it doesn't look like a 420 sneaker. But I think I think it definitely was an amazing amazing sneaker. And they, Outrank brand also did do this t-shirt. So I just want to share it one more time. We got the Diamonds Are Formed Under Pressure t-shirt, which I think looks amazing with these sneakers. So I just wanted to share that over here. I mean, look at that. You got the pink, and you got the blue. They just go really well together. So your boy had to swoop them up because, pretty much diamonds are formed. And, also diamonds are forever. You guys know it. The diamonds are supposed to last forever. So, nice, bro. Got those for my daughter on 420. All right, there you go. Yeah, hey, they're clean. I'm not going to say this is the dunk of the year, but it's a great dunk. It really is. Had to come check out the review. Dope shirt. Yeah, it's a great shirt. So these shirts are sold out. Anybody wants these shirts, they still are selling them on eBay. Just type Outrank brand and then run the jewels. They should still have some sizes. That's where I got mine, because I was a little devastated when I found out it's like Outrank brand sold out and there was no more way of catching them. They're still being sold on eBay for, $35, maybe $40 shipped to your place. I mean, it's a little pricey for a shirt, but regardless, they look really good together. Like the shoes and the shirt, it's like butter, okay? Butter. But yeah, guys, that's majority of the stream today. Just wanted to hang out with you all, just for a solid hour over here on a lovely Sunday evening over here. You guys know we're having our sparkling water over here, lemon lime Waterloo. I've never really had Waterloo, but I got a couple cans, so we're just kind of having some sparkling water to some extent. But you guys let me know, how was your weekend? I hope you guys had a great weekend. I know we're about to jump into a busy week. It's going to be a busy week for this guy, so I'm it's probably why I slept for a total of 12 hours yesterday. Really had to recalibrate and recharge these batteries because the work don't stop, and we gotta put the blinders on. We gotta be focused. Because YouTube does not make it easy to get monetized. You definitely got to put out great content. It's one out of two things. It's either you develop a fan base that just legitimately watches all your stuff all the time, or you put out a really good edited video that just goes to the freaking moon, okay? That's pretty much what we do over here. But guys, that pretty much concludes the review. It concludes the stream. I don't know how crazy this week's going to be, but we are looking forward to, we're definitely looking forward to some Air Jordan 1 lows that are coming out, this month. I know there's the UNC to Chicago's definitely, okay? Definitely looking forward to that. And then we do also happen to have those, it's like a black and red, is it the black toe low? Let me see. Yeah, these, well, I don't know if this one looks like it's going for so much money. But yeah, it's isn't it these ones over here? Not this exact one. These prices look like oh yeah, no, this is it. Yeah, these ones are actually going to be coming out, and we did scoop this up. We're going to be reviewing this on the channel. I'm excited about this. I definitely like this colorway a lot, so expect a review very, very soon. I don't know if it's going to be an earlier review, but they're on their way, okay? They're on their way, so I do expect to have these in hand hopefully for the next live. Hopefully by Thursday we get to have these in hand and I get to review. Apparently the materials are buttery, really look nice. I'm really looking forward to this. So just a little bit of a teaser on what we are up to on the next one. You do both. Yeah, no, definitely. I just gotta put out, just gotta crank out a lot more content. lives and edited content and just all of it. But yes, I'm very excited about this. And then the other one we are looking forward to, UNC to Chicago low. Okay, this is the other one that we are looking forward to. Come on. Work with me. Yeah, these ones. Now, I much prefer this to the high. The high did come out, I believe, in 2020 is when the high came out. But the lows are nice. They look buttery too. So these are two sneakers we are definitely looking forward to. All right. So definitely a lot of people looking forward to these. There are going to be a lot of contests popping up, here and there. So we're going to let you guys know, when it's in the know, when these contests are live. And then obviously what we did swoop up pretty much at the shock drop this week are the UNC toes, the UNC Air Jordan 1 highs. Definitely looking forward to that. So that's another thing that we will be featuring on the channel. Again, I appreciate all of you guys rocking with us. Dan DC says, feeling those social status Mac attacks, not holding my breath with EQL raffle. Hey, I think it's worthwhile. I much prefer that colorway than the first one. I'm just going to be real. Same here. Yeah. Wait, actually, let me see. Social status. Let me just bring that up real quick here. Mac attack. Yeah, these, I'm just going to show it real quick before we jump out of here. These are clean. I much prefer this than the black and gray. Okay, so best of luck to anybody going for this on social status. I believe there are a couple places that are holding raffles right now. We're not going to touch on it too much, but do your own due diligence, do your research. Box looks interesting. These kind of look like McDonald's cheeseburgers to some extent. I don't know. It just kind of gives me like just old vibes to some extent, but I really don't know exactly what it is. But these are clean. Best of luck. Yes, not holding your breath. Like, I mean, it's always a gamble when it comes to the EQL stuff. But guys, that's pretty much it from me today. You guys know where you guys can find me. If you're not already subscribed to the channel or following me on Instagram, consider doing it, because we're going to be doing a lot of contests and we're going to be doing a monetization live very soon, where we're just going to be a little bit of a raffle and some fun things that we're going to be doing. I'm very, very excited, looking forward to that. So I appreciate each and every single one of you guys who have literally been with us from the beginning or are finding out about us for the first time. If you're one of the people who are part of the 60 or 70% of like people who view my stuff but aren't actually like subscribed yet, consider subscribing. We don't bite over here. We're definitely, easygoing folk. We just definitely just like to hang out and, just shoot it for what it is. All right. But feel free to follow me here on Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and just drop that, make it easy for you guys in the chat. And I'm just going to enjoy the remainder of Sunday before we jump into this busy week. At least I hope it's going to be a good busy week versus a bad busy week, okay? But much love from the bottom of my heart, guys. I'm going to go ahead and play some music here, and then we're just going to go ahead and jump on out of here and just relax for the remainder of the day. If you need anything, feel free to go ahead and DM me here on Instagram if you need any help with any yo-yo related stuff. I do plan on putting together one of my future lives. I definitely do plan on teaching and showing you guys how to get your first yo-yo, and I'm going to do another live on like the basics on how to yo-yo. I think it's definitely going to be an amazing live because I think a lot of people like want to learn, okay? And I think it would be a great introduction to I do video lessons as well, virtual lessons. They're private one-on-one lessons. If you want to find out more information, it's all on my site over here. Just click on conyoyo.com, and I do happen to have a package where you can pretty much have four virtual lessons online. So we do it all. We do yo-yo content, we do sneaker content. I'm basically just a content creator at the end of the day. I'm all about chasing what you love and doing what you love as much as humanly possible. That's what we do over here. But Bird Collins and each and every single one of you, Mo Betta Kicks, Den DZ, Dial M, shout out to all you guys, Zach Estrada, all you guys just rocking with us today, and everybody who I didn't say hi to, Christian 2K, you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I'm going to play some music as we typically do before we jump on out of here, guys, but thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love each and every single one of you guys. You guys literally mean the world to me, and we're just going to peace on out as we typically do, all right? And I'll see you all very soon, all right, guys? Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream of these amazing sneaks. All right, I'll see y'all. Peace.